one and only TQuest, and you are tuned into the TQuest Show with DJ NINO.
The TQuest Show with DJ NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ NINO.
That's right, everybody. It's your girl TQuest. You're tuned into the TQuest Show with DJ NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. Shout out to all our listeners out there, new and old. You guys know we appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on our website, GottaLoveMeWorld.com, GLMRadio.com, TQuestGLM.com, where you can find Gotta Love Me Radio, home of the music and conversations that you want to hear, and WQRB R&B Radio. Make sure you hit us up if you need any graphic needs, because we're here to cater to all your graphic needs. Make sure you contact me, because I am the voice goddess. And if you ever need help within yourself or your brand, any little flex out there for the people, you know how to contact GLM. What up?
Hey you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah. GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying. Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey yo, let me get that. Professional one-sheets and so much more. Oh my god. Please visit our website, I'm on it right now, GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs. Get it! Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World. Follow it! GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
That's right. We're here to cater to all your graphic needs, all your greatness, because at the end of the day, we all know, especially after the pandemic, it's so much that's been going on. A lot of entrepreneurs have came out the woodworks, new artists, new painters, new dancers. And since we live in the world of visuals, you may need some help elevating your presentation, and we are here for you. All you gotta do is contact us now for the ones who have been fans of the show and follow what we do. Thank you. You know, we had this young man on the show recently, and it just wasn't enough. It's time to dig a little deeper and get all up in his business, because he has so many different layers and we want to tap in a little more. So without further ado, I'm just going to bring him on, ladies and gentlemen. Truth Francisco.
What's up?
What's poppin'?
What's going on, TQuest?
You know me. Out here being great as usual.
That's just a daily routine.
Of course. You choose your emotion every day.
That is.
And I choose to be happy every day. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Of course, it's easier said than done depending on the situation. You know, especially if you have like a conversation with someone who's real aggy. You know, then you have to protect your energy and see what's up. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm going to allow them to piss me off, make me upset, or I'm just not going to give them that energy because I'm too great.
You should.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't let nobody control you.
You got that right. But how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. Every day I wake up.
Say what now?
Every day I wake up and I'm blessed.
Okay. Yeah, I respect that. But you know, like I said earlier in the intro, we live in the world of visuals and social media. And you know, I've checked your social media. So even though you're on the show and you're so calm and chill, I've seen videos. Like they say, you're outside. But it's not a bad thing. So what was going on? Was it somebody's birthday? Was it a weekend? You out here turning it up.
Which one were you talking about?
See, that's just letting us know there's more than one. Let's just say I saw a few and you was out on the dance floor with your friends having a good time.
Okay, so that was specifically for my birthday. I took a cruise, and it was the first time I did one. So people tried birthday, like life is good right now.
Truth, you're breaking up a little bit. Say that again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So that was actually for my first time ever going on a cruise with my friends. Life is good. I was excited to do this thing, but when I really out that much,
Okay. Wait. Hold on a second, love. Hold on a second. It's the universe. They don't want us to be great. They don't want us to be great.
oh, no.
We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. Third time's a charm. You said it was your birthday, right? We out for your birthday. You said your 21st. What was that?
I wish. Nah, I said I was there for my birthday. It was a cruise. My first time ever being. So I'm out here with my people. I just dropped my album. I was excited. I'm living life. So hold on, one moment. Give me 1 second, people.
Absolutely. It's all right. This shows and proves to a lot of people that when it comes to social media, when it comes to technology, when it comes to life, there's always something that's going to happen. So what I would like to take the time in this moment is to shout out to anyone who does what we do. Because there's so many things that happens in real time behind the scenes, but we got to remember we are all human. Most of us are adults out here adulting, so you cannot be shocked when things happen, especially in the moment. I remember, for example, I myself along with my DJ Coalition, we interviewed, I believe it was Montel Jordan. Okay, he put out a love song and it was dope. But in the midst of it, he was on daddy duty, so we heard the children in the background. Things happen at any given moment, but you just gotta get through it and realize we're just human.
That's true.
Now, we're gonna get to the story really quickly. It's your birthday. You're with your peoples. It was your first time where?
On a cruise.
On a cruise. Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah,
How was your experience and where did you go?
we went to Mexico.
Oh.
My first time ever been out, so that was real exciting. I ain't never been on one. I always want to go on. It's one of my goals to go on one before I leave the earth. So, I just dropped it. Excited. I'm blessed with my people. Things are going well. So, it was definitely an experience. I don't even drink like that. I'm not a drinker, so I'm on the cruise. I'm like, hey, what's the worst that can happen?
Well, there's some things that can happen. You know what I'm saying? There's decks. There's water.
That's true.
It could be a hard splash. Like it's some things that can happen on a cruise. Let's be clear.
That's true. But I got my people. Alright.
Okay, that's good. Cause usually some people's egg them on to do foolish things. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know with the situation. I remember when I was on a cruise, they do the club night every night. And one girl, Miss Big Booty Judy, she was twerking and popping. I'm like, she do realize we still on the boat, right? And she's intoxicated. And this next thing you know, she dropped it so low. She start, never mind. But let's just say she lost her balance. But, she plopped back up, with the plush behind her, protecting her. But, you just never know. But I'm glad you had that experience because a lot of people don't get the chance to have an experience of going on cruises, going on trips. That's what we always shout out our sponsors, Winnie's Escapes, the #1 travel agency out there. So if you guys ever need help with traveling, make sure you guys contact her and let them know that you heard about her on the TQuest show. Now, I want to jump right on in because even though you have different layers, you are here because you are a music artist, right?
Yeah.
So for the people who may not know, I want you to describe your unique sound and the type of music that you put out for your audience.
Well, as far as my style, I grew up off of, but also type of person I make music about what I'm feeling at the moment. or experience that I've experienced or I've heard of. Um, like I grew up listening to Core, so I like making music feeling that Core. You know what I mean? So I'm every now and then, but when it's all done, I like talking about struggles. You know, coming from the bottom to the top. So, but I'm all about the lyrics, I'm all about the art of trying to make the most of it when it's all. I like I like I like bars, like similes, things of that stuff. Something like you oh, that's clever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Now here's the thing when it comes to bars, right? No, there's nothing wrong with it because at the end of the day, when you actually have bars and lyrics and everything, it lets you know that every artist, every hip hop artist, rap artist is not the same.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And it just breaks the stereotype. Like, no, I'm very educated. I
Yeah.
know how to say what I want to say. I know the different ways of doing it. I know how to deal with punchlines and metaphors. It makes you really think about what I'm talking about. Like, oh, word, did you hear that word play? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
did you hear what he just said? It's definitely a beautiful thing and a beautiful art. So I commend the ones that really take the time to deliver a real message. But you have to deliver it in a way for people to receive it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, like I've stated earlier in the show, there's different layers to you as a person and as a music artist because I checked out some of your catalog. With every type of style that you tackle, whether it's love songs, party songs, serious songs, which one today is the closest to your heart?
Um. So the most recent video, well, not the most recent video, 'cause I just dropped the video yesterday, but the one before the song I have called "She Running." The reason why it's so close to my heart, I grew up in a household of domestic violence. I don't mind talking about it, but I didn't like talking about it. My dad, God rest his soul, used to put his hands on my mother. So, I think kids that grow up in that type of environment can either go two ways. They can go off of what they see and choose to keep on doing what they've learned from that hostile environment, or they can see what they saw and it bothers them inside where they say, I never want to do this to someone else. Me, my mom made sure that I didn't really see it that much, but when I did see it, it stuck with me. And as I got older, the reality hits you. Kids, a lot of people think kids don't remember stuff. At least I did. I remember everything. You know what I mean? And as I got older, I think I was very advanced as a child. I started remembering these things, and then it played a part in my mind. So I was that kid that wanted to go against everything I saw. I don't believe that you ever put your hands on, especially somebody that you love. Because at the end of the day, is how am I gonna put a hands on somebody I love, then want to fight somebody else for doing the same? It's kind of like when
Mm.
you respect their mother, but they want to fight somebody else for respecting their mother. That
Yeah.
never, you know what I mean? Yeah, you gonna put your hands on your woman, but you ready to fight the next dude to put his hands on your woman. You know what I mean? And then that never made sense. So when I seen that, I didn't like the way it made me feel. I didn't like the way it made my mother feel. And she's the most important person in my life. So I wanted to do something different. And as I got older, as anybody know me, there's one thing you want to find out to make me snap real quick. It's a man putting his hands on a woman. I don't like that. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cute. I don't like playing like that. Because let's believe you put your hands on my mother, my sister, or one day when I have a daughter, I'm gonna give you everything you can for her. Play with your people, don't play with mine. That's my motto. So
Absolutely.
when I made She Running, um, at first I want to talk about the stereotypes of male doing women wrong. But as soon as women do the same thing they've been doing plenty of times, then they want to get in their feelings. But also in making the video, situation like that can quickly turn to a domestic relationship. You know, I don't think people like. I know a lot of people you love people, so you kind of stick it in with them. But I had a situation years ago where my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, his father actually took his mother out. You know, so now he loses two parents. One's in prison for the rest of his life, and his mother's no longer here. And it really hit me hard when it happened because I had a good relationship with his mother. I go off to college and then I come back to find out that she's no longer here and the reason why she's no longer here. And it just hit something inside me that really bothered me. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this could have been my mother had she stayed in a relationship with my father. So people might think, oh, Johnny would never do that to me, and now I'm talking about both sides, men on women, women on men. Keep your hands to yourself. But you might think, oh, Johnny would never do that to me. But at the same time, when you black out, people aren't thinking straight when they black out. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, when you snap back in, now somebody's hurt to the point where they're not breathing anymore. You don't want to get in those type of situations. So that's the reason why I made the video because it's a big topic that it always bothers me and I talk about it. But I want to bring awareness also to those out there who might be going through it. That's why I made the video. That's why I gave a message. You know. So basically, in the video, I played the bad role of the toxic boyfriend.
See
And
what I'm
trust me,
saying?
that's not who I am. I had to tap into that
Yeah,
role.
clear that up. Clear that up.
It's not who
Disclaimer.
it's not who I am, but I had to play that role as a toxic boyfriend. Cause I figured if you don't play a role, play it to your best ability. You know what I mean? You see, if anybody watches Power, Tyrese St. Patrick, he plays his role so good that you see him on the street, you like, man, I oughta knock you out. It's like, bro, it's just a
Yeah.
role. It's not really him. You know what I mean? But that lets you know you're doing your role to your best ability. When people really mistake the person, the actor, for the person in the TV show. So I played that role in the song, in all my lyrics, the way I'm acting. And the singer I got on there, he's actually from Romania. He's a Romania award-winning artist. He played the role of Mr. Captain Save-Em. He's the guy that's being there for the girl when the main guy is going wrong. And in this video, we meet, and then we have words for each other. And the end of the video has a little twist. Um, Probably gonna make a lot of people mad, but at the end of the day, it's things like that that happen in real reality, and that's the point I tried to make with the video.
Yeah, it is. So let's clear that up. This is acting. All right,
This,
this is acting. This
yeah,
this is not. Yeah, this is not. What my man is out there doing in the streets. Listen. I'll take his word for it. You know what I'm saying? Until video shows up otherwise of him out there being reckless. You know what I'm saying?
no,
So yeah.
I don't like it.
You know what? I love the way you set that up so well. You know what I mean? I had to come up off the camera because I'm over here doing some other things. We got to see that piece now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We got to see that she running piece now. Introduce that for the folks, and we get that on for you. All right?
All right, most definitely. Yeah, people, this is not really me in real life, but I'm playing a role of a toxic boyfriend. So I just want to let y'all know that right now. This is not who I am in real life. But I made this video called She Running featuring Johnny Romano, Romanian award-winning artist Johnny Romano. And this is a domestic violence awareness video, the song. So hope y'all enjoy it. True.
We're back here on the TQuest show with DJ NINO, with artist Truth Francisco. Well, I have a lot to say, but I'm not. So I'm going to let award-winning DJ NINO converse with you, and then I'm going to pour it all out.
Wow, then you're going to pour it all out? There was, that I give you this, there was a little bold to do that piece. You know what I'm saying? And I love the statistics at the end, because basically what that shows you, just by math, you know what I mean? Assuming those figures are right, just by math, that basically determines that for every 2 women that gets abused, 1 man gets abused.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it's saying. You know what I mean? It says 1 in 4 women, 1 in 7 men. You know what I mean? And that's a crazy number. You know, just to look at that piece, because I know, you know what I mean, I've had one female try to put hands on me. You know
What's her name? Where's she at?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, let's calm all that down. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm in the stuff, but
no, but that's not. No, this is a dialogue. This is a dialogue, man. You know.
We just decided I want to put that.
Well, you got to speak up, man, because we cannot hear you at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your mic is taking the day off. You know, what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to fly out here.
What about now?
There you go. There you go. There you go.
No, so it's crazy. We live in a society. A friend of mine did a social experiment in person where he basically recorded what a woman was hitting on. They were playing a role. A woman was smacking on her boyfriend. Dude thought it was funny. Look at him getting hit on by his girl. And then they wanted to see the role reverse. When he pushed her down on the ground, it was a big thing. Everybody came, oh man, don't you put your hands on her, you crazy? And I found it crazy. I understand fact because of women, but you'd be surprised how many women commit every day. So domestic violence is on both sides, men and women. That's why I say both parties. So it shouldn't just be just a woman thing. It should be both. So I just want to say.
Yeah, and it's real, man, and real talk. You know what I mean? Because I got daughters. You know what I mean? And I try to make it known. This real talk, and people in general. This ain't 10, 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Dude will slap taste out of your mouth now. You know what I'm saying? Like when a woman hits some dudes, they like, and it's on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they fighting their.
Like Jody did Yvette and Baby Boy.
Yeah, real dudes don't be playing that now. I've seen too many videos, you know, where women have gotten, you know, a little sassy and then hit somebody and the dude done laid out unconscious. You know what I mean? Y'all. Just my rule is don't hit nobody if you don't want to be hit. Period. Don't hit nobody if you don't want to be hit. Mm-hmm. Because if you hit somebody and they hit you back, don't really be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because you hit somebody. You know what I mean? So just calm that down because it's not worth it. Mm-hmm. It's not worth it. Whatever domestic situation you're going in, real talk, it may seem to be the worst thing in history at that time, but there's millions of partners out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever, you know, where you go, there's millions of partners out there. And there's millions of them who are not going to treat you like that to make you feel like that. So I know it's hard sometimes to walk away from that. You know what I mean? I know some people got kids and all that, and I know that other person may be their lifeline, and that's crazy. But I wish all the best that's in that kind of situation, and I wish it didn't happen, but there's probably somebody right now, you know what I mean, getting abused, male, female, child, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody right now going on. You know what I mean? And that's my rant right there. TQuest, take that.
Nah, see, I was going to go a whole nother route. I got a whole list of pros and cons when it comes to the song, when it comes to the video.
Come on.
All right, let me get my notes out. First off, you people in these movies that's 18 minutes long, I swear for God, it's so long, but I get it because they're like little movies, right? So then I'm like, I wonder how long the actual song is, but it's almost practically the same length, right? Here's my thing. When it comes to certain topics, it's relatable. People are going to connect to it, so that's the green light, all right? I think the singer complimented the song, So
Yeah, I like that too.
absolutely, because sometimes the singer, if they know what they're doing, overpower. Just like features, sometimes they overpower and overshadow the main artist, but you guys
Yeah,
balance
singer
each other very
complimented
well.
it. Yeah, he complimented the song, set the mood a little bit, so I like that.
But the move was set so much that I'm like, you know what? He didn't even need a verse because the hooks was so long, or maybe even after he had his verse, just to like fade it out there, because you don't want to lose your audience, because it's just like going and going. Then he's singing the long hook, and then now he got a verse and singing a hook again. After a while, it's like, even though he has a great voice, and I love his response after a while, I was like, okay, we get it. But overall, I enjoy the song. Was he supposed to be like the side dude she confides in?
Yeah.
See, that's that BS.
Because you look on the video, on the phone, when the phone rings, I say in the song, oh, she got a call. Then I hear a voice, and then I hear this. And then on the phone, the video, it says Johnny. His name is Johnny. So basically, when I was doing my dirt, the role I was playing in that, he was basically the other side guy. Not really, he never did anything with him, but he's there for.
That's what they call emotional cheating.
Yeah.
That's doing something.
Yeah.
That's sometimes deeper than intimacy.
Oh, it is when it comes to women. Women, I feel mostly. A woman emotionally wrong.
Say what now?
I feel like when a woman emotionally, man, she's no longer. That's just the way I feel. So men, they don't care about the
Well, I feel that it's the human race. Okay? Cheating is cheating, emotional or not. A lot of men, well, it's interesting because a lot of men don't realize how a lot of men are, unless they're all in denial. They, emotional cheaters, just like women, because they have so many female friends and they really be confiding in other people. And I just think if that's your partner, they should be the one you should go to if you're going through things. But everyone needs an outlet. That's why they have best friends and parents. But for him to actually talk to you about your raggedy self, I thought that was comical. You know what I'm saying? And ballsy of him. Now, let me ask you this. With him being overseas, and how did that connection come about? And did he do his part over there, or what was the process?
That's the creative part of it. I had seen him live video on Instagram, and I reached out to him. Well, I guess he thought I was one of these amateurs or something out here, like for a game or something. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. When he said I don't know, I'm like, all right, man. Well, have a good day. I guess over time he had seen me dropping projects, videos. And he like, oh, this dude is serious. So he messaged me like, hey man, you want to do music? I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that. Like, I'm trying to finish this project. Like, he's like, no, man, I'm serious. And he has an accent because he's from Romania. So he's like, hey, brother, you want to do music? Yeah. So I coming up with the idea. He wanted to make a song about saving women. I'm like, kind of bland. I mean, a lot of dudes make songs like that. So I said, let's make it a little more creative. I wanted to bring out the point I talked to you about where guys do dirt, like cheat. But then when a woman finally does it back on them, they feelings. Now it's the end of the world. Now it's time to get serious and get frustrated, and which leads to violence. So I wanted to bring up the topic how hypocritical a lot of men are. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna play the role of the toxic boy. I'm gonna talk about all the dirt I'm doing, and I want to play the role of the guy she's finding. Basically, what I do. Um, we came up with the chorus. I wanted to come up with a chorus that can kind of catch attention. So in terms that she's running for you, and she's doing everything for you, but you're running from her and you keep pushing her away. So that's how we actually came up with the chorus of the song. Uh, it was kind of difficult because I had to like sing it myself and tell him, "Hey man, use your voice, you do it like you do." But he got the idea of where I was from. So um, we worked together with the video. He actually made it in his country. Of course, he can't come to America, so I'm here in America. He's in. And it's funny because this song came about a couple years ago before he even came big. You know? So he saw my talent before. Well, I got blessed by doing that. So video I had to clip on tape, but I had to tell him the storyline. On this scene, I need you to be like this. I need you to do this. I need you to have a hotel room. Get all your files. I sent them to and I put it together. When the part we going back and forth was making it look like we was actually going back and forth real time. But it was a process. Pretty well doing the song.
Okay.
So.
Absolutely. And that's awesome because, you know, it's good to network with people, build with people. It could be skeptical, work with people overseas, interacting with Instagram, you know, if they're real or not. So I'm glad he was hesitant because you could have been fake, you know, and there's a lot of fake people out there. So I commend you guys on this piece, this project. I want to get straight into where are you today? What is the current single that you like is pushing heavy right now?
So she running is the pushing heavy right. Gonna be on different stations, but with this project, I was trying to do more visuals before really putting all in. The project just got dropped. My last video for the project I'm actually shooting next week. After that, she running gonna be the one that I'm pushing going forward, the heaviest. I feel like it's relatable. A lot of people couldn't understand. I feel like a lot of women gonna be mad at me, but they gotta understand that I was doing it for a bigger cause, playing the role I played. So it's not who I am once again. So I think it's a catchy song.
And this is where DJ Il Nino, the radio program director, jumped in. Now, you have a clean song. You have a clean edit. You need a radio edit. Okay? Radio edit means about 3 minutes or so.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah, you need one of them pieces because Chris Brown's 6-minute song is not getting on the radio.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so just think about trying to get that piece because, like I tell all artists, do not give people excuses not to play a song. And real talk, honestly, a 6-minute song is almost a reason with the current state of radio right now. You know what I mean? You know, people like me, I can put it on, but I can't. At certain stations, I know I can't put that on just because of the length of the song. You know what I mean? So try to just think about it. You know what I mean? It's something to put in your head. Try to think about doing a radio edit. Try to get around 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Definitely less than 4. But ideally, try to get less than 3 minutes because a lot of these singles coming out now are coming in under 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. You know what I mean? And I know you can. I know you can do that. Because when I was listening to it, I heard spaces that you can subtract from the song. You know what I mean? And it won't necessarily subtract from the song. All right? Just my opinion on piece. J Dub, what up? Heritage Hip Hop. I see y'all in the building. All right.
Absolutely.
We interviewing my man. I can't see True Francisco in the building with the She Running. Y'all missed that piece. You know what I mean? Y'all can either go back and check it out or watch it on YouTube or check his channel out. Very interesting video. If y'all out there slapping on people, stop that. You know what I mean? Yeah, stop that. You know what I mean? If y'all dealing with people who slapping y'all, stop that. You know what I mean? That's not a good look, man. Period. You know what I mean?
That goes so deep. because some of that is so normal for people
Facts.
that they're like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? But that's some generational stuff that's deep rooted. But for right now, we're just doing a PSA if she running, and is positive notes, is agginess when it comes to the side, emotional support. But that's a whole nother story. But
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. What's your inspiration on that piece, man?
I told two questions. I said again. So I grew up in a domestic violence household. My mother didn't let me see it that much. I mean, she did a good job of kind of hiding. I did see it once. People think kids don't like that, but I saw it once after it leave me. So you can just go. You can cycle going. So what the kids only go off of what they see, or you can see that and it can bother you like it bothered me. Break the cycle. Anybody that knows me, that knows one thing that can really get on my skin. Man, I don't like that. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's funny. I don't like playing like that. Because I know for sure, like I told West, dudes out here putting their hands on their women. But then when another dude put his hands on them, now you want to fight him. How you gonna fight him for something you doing at home? It's like that's like somebody calling your mother out their name, but you call your mother out her name in your own household. How you gonna get mad at another man for doing something that you do in your own household? So seeing this growing up, it really bothered me. Like I said, I got in a fight with my own brother, Lord rest his soul, because I seen him put his hands on his girlfriend in front of me. I just wasn't with it. You know what I mean? So that's what inspired me. I know how I felt when I seen that. I know how I feel every time I see it on the internet when people think it's funny to put up clips of dudes beating on women. I don't think it's funny at all. And that really irks me. So that's the reason why I made this song, because it was something that was always in my blood, or in my vein, that really bothered me. So I wanted to bring awareness to it. Things like this that are very important in the real world, people should know about, like the awareness of the things that domestic violence can lead to. I had a friend a couple years ago. His father actually killed his mother from beating her to death, and it really bothered me because I came home from college to find that out, and I was heartbroken. I really was, because now here I have my friend who's lost now 2 parents. His dad's in prison for the rest of his life, and his mother's gone, and now he has to live in his mind knowing that his old man took out his mother. That's probably gonna eat him up for the rest of his life, because in his eyes, he's her protector. Was her. To find out the man that's supposed to be did something to hurt us, that can no longer bring her back. Think how mentally how it's gonna bother him for the rest of his life. It bothers me, and I'm his friend. I can just imagine how it bothers him. He lived. So that's why I made the song. Inside my heart, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Really, keep my language pisses me off.
Ruffled my feathers. No,
Wow. The hell is wrong with you?
I'm making light of an uncomfortable
Ruffled your
situation.
feathers. That's what it did. Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I
I'll be
like
quiet.
that. I like that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's real though. That's a real situation, man. It really is. That's a real situation. I know somebody who personally dealt with that. You know what I mean? And I had somebody who was once my friend. Was involved in that. I'm like, yo, son. I can't rock with you anymore. You know what I mean? You try to say something, you try to bring it up, and the people still going back and forth. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna remove my whole self from this situation. Remove myself from you. Remove myself from her. You know what I mean? All I can do is say something. If that's your life, I don't need that in my life. So I'm walking away from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking away from that.
Absolutely.
Christina, what's going on?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great job. Great job.
Wow.
Great job. What's the look, Miss T Quest?
Because you guys are being serious and deep, and I'm just... It's a very serious subject,
See, you know what? Real talk. See, you don't deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Yeah, well, and you ain't going to have to deal with that.
I've never dealt with it, and I'm just... I've never heard any stories of my friends dealing with it. Maybe something light, But the type of women that I hang around, they shut that thing down real quick.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me just add a little joy. I mean, let me throw my personal in it. It happened to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't find out until years later, and I have no idea what dude is that, and that was purposeful. You know what I'm saying? Because she told me, she's like, if I tell you, I know it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? She said, I know it's gonna happen. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me? You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna say which one it was. You know what I mean? Or what she had, done in the past. But she's like, I can't tell you because then I know I'll lose you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how you are. And I'm like, you probably right, but I wanted to know at the time. You know what I mean? That at the time I would have liked to, had a discussion with the fella. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I would like to have a discussion with him. So.
Well, we know what type of discussion you want to have with him.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I had a discussion. You know what I mean? So, and that's it. And we've had a conversation about that. Not like in the last a few years ago we finally had a long discussion about that situation. And I understood her point, and I think I finally got around to understanding my point. And luckily, she's in a whole different place in life where that's not happening again. So I understand that.
And that right there within itself is like another layer, because it's like it's great to have the men in your life that can protect you, like a father, a brother, older cousin, or whatever. But at the same time, you're afraid to say anything because you know that there's a possibility that they're going to be so angry they may do something extremely reckless and you lose them. So it's a very uncomfortable position to be in from all different angles and perspectives. You know what I'm saying? But what we have to do, because those type of situations and conversations can go on forever, is just we all individually have to just work on ourselves, be great people, lead by example, spread the word, acknowledge it, and then hopefully we pay it forward so other people can join, because that's a deep-rooted, sad, uncomfortable situation, and nowadays it's so common. It's very scary. It's the norm for people. It's scary. Go ahead.
I just don't understand it. I mean, I never could understand. How do you physically hurt somebody that you love? Like, I don't know. Maybe because I grew up and my mom is everything to me. But she's the reason why I have so much respect for women in general. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I had it in my head. Like, once I kind of realized what was happening when I was young, I had it in my head when I turned 18. Oh yeah, Daddy, you finna get this work. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, Lord rest his soul. He passed away when I was 15, but I really had it in my mind, like, okay, one day I'm just gonna wild off on this man. And you gotta understand, as a child, me growing up without him, she was my protector growing up. But it's on me to return the favor as I get older, to become her protector. So I was just a grieving son who was trying to protect his mother when it was all said and done, even against my own father. That's how deep it gets. You know what I mean? Especially when you have kids that come from your womb. I mean, you are their everything. So, maybe because I can never see myself doing anything like that to my mother, I will protect her from anybody in this world. I don't care what it is. Police, whatever. I go down and die for mine. That's how I look at it. So I don't understand how somebody will want to hurt someone they care about and love. You know what I mean? And people are very hypocritical. So these same dudes, they put their hands on these women. What you gonna tell your daughter when she get older? If a man smack her, she come to you. How can you say, "Oh, you got my daughter messed up"? You used to do it to her mama. So don't be hypocritical.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
So somebody's like, yo, y'all getting too serious about this.
Facts.
Stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting a little too serious about that. You know what I mean?
In conclusion, follow Truth Francisco on all social media platforms. Let's run up the song. Keep running.
Facts.
You know, because we know a lot of people are going through situations and they need to hear this song. So I need everyone to play their part. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, play that part. You know, my man actually went out there and got the official clean version, so I respect that. Now that radio version, you know what I mean? We talked about that earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm just saying. Some people don't know that. So, like I say, I'm in a position that I can help some folks sometimes. So I like to educate instead of you know what I mean. Sometimes people will give you a speech instead of trying to help. You know what I mean? I try not to do that. I try to assist where I can. And that the video's strong. You know what I mean? Hopefully I get some traction out there so people can see that. Then check out the rest of your catalog because you have a few other songs as well that deserve traction. You know what I mean? I know I put a couple on my platform and on other platforms that I'm on. So I am, as they say, doing my part, and it would be nice if other folks actually, help do their part as well. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man, from both of y'all. Yeah, I really do.
Absolutely, I'm here for it.
There it is.
But I need a dance track, son. Let me start with that.
I got
just lighten up the situation. I'm not belittling it, or I'm just lighting it up. You got a dance track for me?
I got some in our account for you. I'm gonna let you hear it first, up private.
Okay.
All right.
It's for the new project coming out?
It's for my next project.
All right. If I like it, we can do the TQuest remix. What up?
I got you.
He think I'm playing.
No, she's not playing. She's not playing. When you thinking about putting your next piece out, man?
I want to do it before the end of the year. I'm thinking maybe in September. Right now, I'm still. When I just released September to drop another project. My main goal was to keep dropping visuals. I think visuals connect with people more when it's things.
Smart man.
To catch their attention.
Yep.
I mean, how many times we see a music video, we like, I want to see the music video for the song. Songs are great.
Thanks.
Visuals will really get attention. Like movies.
Yeah. That is facts.
I do all nasty songs. They always looking for the visual. You're not getting it.
That version's not released in public. You know what I'm saying?
You do nasty songs?
They be looking. They be like, this is audio. Do you have a music video for it? I'm like, you're not gonna see it. But you're right. Visuals is everything. We talk about it. As you can tell, we all about the visuals. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
What's the question? How you got that back? That's pretty cool. I like it. That's pretty live. Who idea was that?
Say that again. You was
Who
breaking
idea
up.
was to have the moving background and everything?
No, so the background, you had different backgrounds with the music video. You had one with
the transitions when you was playing the video.
Those were scenes that I have. Yeah, those are different scenes that I have. I have. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
It's all about the experience.
Yeah, that is.
I told you, you're gonna have an experience.
I was very creative. I like that. I ain't gonna lie, I was in the background like a kid. I was like,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Now, it's time for your moment before we head on out.
Yeah.
So, talk to the people, whatever you want to say. PSAs, words of wisdom. Let's know how they can follow you. Just have your moment.
y'all, please follow me at Truth Francisco on all social medias. Both of my singles are out right now. For real, and she running. You can follow me on my channel at Truth Francisco. And for those out there who might be in a similar situation to the song called She Running, I pray and I advise you and I encourage you to please walk away while you can. I mean, I know as people, sometimes we get in those situations and we love people and we say, oh, that person not going to do it again, etc. But I'm telling you from someone who's experienced, a good friend of mine losing his mother, it's not worth it. And no man or woman should be able to put their hands on you like that, and no man or woman should be okay with taking that. Know your value, know your worth. That's it. Oh, go download the album, Truth Tells No Lies, on all social media platforms, all digital stores too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta let the people know. And I'm gonna tell you something off the thing too, or I can tell you now. When you're promoting it, it's kind of like when you're at a show. You gotta slow it down for the people to catch, because if they're listening to on the radio, they have to hear what you said. Now, what was the name of the project?
The project is called Truth Tells No Lies. Both of my singles, For Real and She Running, are both available on that project. And I have another video that's coming out later on this month. So, y'all can
I
go
like
check
that. You got a website?
I actually don't have a website.
Get a website. Put some of them songs on your joint as well. Get some of that full coin. You know what I mean? You know, man. Real talk.
Full coin is great.
Yeah, get the full
Way
coin
better
from your
than
website.
stream.
Yeah,
Really?
get the full coin. Yeah, for the real supporters, be like, look, go to my website, buy it from my site. You know what I mean? Because you're not splitting a split of a split. You know what I mean? You actually, eating that whole meal, not just getting a bite. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'll keep it easy. You can follow me. I like him. He's at True Francisco. I like that. I'm at DJ Il Nino at every social media site except one. And I ain't even going to say because I was late to the game on that. But the ones that I personally care about, I'm at DJ Il Nino on social media sites. All right, you can find me on the mix show near you. Looking at the clock right now, I'll be on in an hour somewhere. So I ain't gonna say where that's gonna be because somebody listen to this, they're gonna turn to some random station. They be like, "Nah, I don't hear you." So, but I'll be there. All right, TQuest, talk to him. GLM Radio, what up?
Let you guys know you can follow me on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM.
Yo, stop with the shade.
Every single one is me. I have a unique name. I snatch everything up. Every time a social media site come out, I'm snatching. So it's on mine. So when you Google, you know what I'm saying, I'm on top of the list. But make sure you download your TQuest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store, where you can hear Gotta Love Me Radio and WQRB R&B Radio. And you can hear on our websites, GottaLoveMeWorld.com, GLMRadio.com, and TQuestGLM.com. And remember, we started new social media sites for the TQuest show. It's still new in the baby, so make sure you guys go follow. But if you ever want to be on the show,
The TQuest Show with DJ Il Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and